Hello again, class! Last time we learned about characters, wahusika, and how to describe them. But picking a video game character is fun, yet they need a stage. Every character needs a setting, or as we say in Swahili, Mazingira.
You've picked your video game character, but where do they go? A character floating in empty space is boring. A story needs a place for things to happen. That's the first piece of our setting, mahali, which simply means place.
Characters need a place. Let's learn some useful places you might use in a story.
Misitu, forest. Kijiji, village. Mto, river. Ufuko, beach. Soko, market.
Time and weather. Setting isn't just about where, it's also about when, wakati, and the weather, hali ya hewa, which changes the whole mood of a scene.
Asubuhi, morning. Jioni, evening. Usiku, night. Jua kali, hot sun. Upepo, wind. Mvua, rain. Mwezi, moon.
Using 5 senses, welcome to the magic level. To make your settings come alive, we use our 5 senses, hisia tano. Let's describe what you'd see, hear, smell, feel, and taste if you were standing right there.
Kuona, sight. What do you see? Mistu wenye miti mirefu, a forest with tall trees. Anga la blue, a blue sky. Mchanga mweupe, white sand.
Kusikia, hearing. What do you hear? Ndege wakiimba, birds singing. Mawimbi ya bahari, waves of the sea. Watu wakizungumza sokoni, people talking at the market.
Kunusa, smell. What do you smell? Harufu ya mvua, the smell of rain. Harufu ya chakula, the smell of food. Harufu ya maua, the smell of flowers.
Kugusa, touch or feel. What do you feel? Upepo baridi, a cold wind. Mchanga wa moto, hot sand. Nyasi laini, soft grass.
Kuonja, taste. What do you taste? Chumvi ya bahari, hewani, salt from the sea in the air. Utamu wa embe, the sweetness of a mango.
Build-in settings. Welcome to the boss level. Let's put it together and build full settings using time, place, weather, and our senses.
Forest, msitu. Ilikuwa asubuhi katika msitu. Jua kali lilikuwa likiangaza na ndege walikuwa wakiimba. It was morning in the forest. The hot sun was shining and birds were singing.
Beach, ufukoni. Ilikuwa jioni ufukoni. Upepo baridi ulikuwa ukivuma na mawimbi ya bahari yalisikika. It was evening at the beach. A cold wind was blowing and the waves of the sea could be heard.
Market, sokoni. Ilikuwa mchana sokoni. Watu walikuwa wakizungumza na harufu ya chakula ilijaa hewani. It was afternoon at the market. People were talking, and the smell of food filled the air. Notice how different these 3 settings feel. A quiet forest, a windy beach, a busy market, even though we used the same building blocks.
But there are many ways to open a scene. Let's look at a few other starters.
Kulikuwa na, there was. This introduces something new into the scene. Kulikuwa na mto mkubwa kijijini. Maji yalikuwa yakitiririka na sauti ya ndege ilisikika mbali. There was a big river in the village. The water was flowing and the sound of birds could be heard in the distance.
Jua lilikuwa, the sun was. Notice how this puts nature in motion. Jua lilikuwa likizama nyuma ya milima. Anga liligeuka rangi ya chungwa na hewa ilikuwa baridi kidogo. The sun was setting behind the mountains. The sky turned orange and the air was a little cold. Mvua ilikuwa, the rain was. Mvua ilikuwa ikinyesha juu ya mji. Watu walikimbia kujificha na harufu ya udongo mvua ilijaa hewani. Rain was falling over the town. People ran to take cover and the smell of wet earth filled the air.
Ndani ya inside. This places us physically inside a location. Ndani ya nyumba ndogo, moto ulikuwa ukiwaka. Joto lilijaa chumbani na harufu ya chai ilinukia. Inside a small house, a fire was burning, warmth filled the room, and the smell of tea was fragrant. Juu ya, on top of or above. Juu ya mlima mrefu, upepo mkali ulivuma. Mawingu yalikuwa chini yao, na kila kitu kilionekana kidogo. On top of a tall mountain, a strong wind blew. The clouds were below them, and everything looked small.
Weak versus strong settings. Are you ready for the ultimate test? Let's compare a weak setting to a strong one.
A weak setting just names a place. Ilikuwa msituni. It was in a forest. That's fine, but it doesn't make the reader feel anything. A strong setting uses time, weather, and the senses. Ilikuwa usiku, katika msitu mnene. Upepo baridi ulivuma kati ya miti, na sauti ya bundi ilisikika mbali. It was night in a thick forest. A cold wind blew between the trees, and the sound of an owl could be heard in the distance. See how the extra details let you see, hear, and feel the forest? Now it's your turn. Pick a setting from a story you already know. Ask yourself, what do I see, hear, smell, feel, and taste? Try a starter other than ilikuwa to open your scene. Your challenge is to take a scene you imagined in English and bring it to life in Swahili. Make us feel like we are standing right there with you. See you next time.